Hi, I'm Dan McTeague with TGPT TV, here to give you Canada's prediction for gas prices from December the 11th right up until December the 18th. Well, it's cold weather upon us, and that means, of course, that not so much on the gas side, but on the diesel side of things, prices have gone up. We are very surprised to learn in places like Calgary, where prices are $1.28.9. When you consider the Albertan tax advantage on gasoline and diesel, that's pretty high, especially when you think about it. One of the areas that produces a lot of fuel, in fact, is paying among the highest prices for diesel across the country. But let's get back to gasoline. We're not seeing a lot of change this week, certainly at the early parts of December the 10th and 11th and possibly even to the 12th. In fact, prices, except for the Maritimes, aren't going to change much. In the Maritimes, we're seeing what could be potentially a 1 penny a litre decrease. That would be both in Newfoundland and Nova Scotia. And originally we thought there'd be an increase for New Brunswick, but it looks like there too will be a small decrease simply because prices have dropped. But again, we can't always get these things bang on simply because retailers sometimes deny themselves a margin or are forced to do it by large box stores. Quebec, look for prices there to be in the $1.36 range. They've come down a little bit from the restoration on the weekend at $1.39. We think that in Montreal, prices will continue to trend down as low as $1.33, $1.34. Between now and next week, that could mean as much as a 4.5 cent a litre savings. So every day you decide to hold off buying in Montreal and region, the more you'll save at the pumps. As for Ontario, well, we are not going to see much of an increase or decrease. We're going to have one of those odd nights on December the 11th into the 12th, which will be Thursday, where there will be no price changes at all, save and except where prices are falling again with retailers shaving or sharpening their pencils. Same for Toronto. But come Friday, we could see a decrease in the order of about 1.5 pennies. And that's simply because markets have exaggerated, overestimated the amount of supply, and as a result, there seems to be plenty to go around, at least for the foreseeable future. In Manitoba, in Winnipeg, we've seen great prices at $1.04 to $1.06. Those prices will pretty much continue over the course of the next week. Same for Saskatchewan, both in Regina and Saskatoon. For Calgary and Edmonton, up and down a penny, but they've been pretty much consistent with Calgary sitting at $1.06.9. We see deviations of only a penny down, a penny up. Same for Edmonton. As for Vancouver, prices there are ranging very much in the area of $1.27 to $1.28, sometimes as low as $1.25.2. We look for those prices to go up and down from $1.25 as high as $1.26 probably by next week, but before then we should see prices dropping to as little as $1.23 in most of Vancouver. Victoria saw an increase to $1.23 from $1.15, but that didn't last very long as retailers realized that that couldn't be sustained, so they brought the prices right back down to $1.15 to $1.17. We think Victoria, those numbers are going to remain for another week. So generally, the trend is for lower prices this week. Prices sort of tapering off from where they were, backing off a little bit. But remember something, prices now are about 8 cents a litre above where they were last year. You want to know why? Simply this. The Canadian currency had a 2 cent a dollar advantage. In other words, for every American dollar you bought, you got $1.02 Canadian. This year, it's the other way around. It takes $1.06, maybe even $1.05 to buy $1 US. That 7 cent a litre difference accounts for a lot of the price increases you've seen this year versus last. So if you're surprised and need to know, simply come to tomorrowsgaspricetoday.com for all the answers you need, or text us, email us whenever you need any information. We're there and at the ready. I'm Dan McTeague signing off for this week. Enjoy and stay safe in this colder weather, especially on our roads. Bye for now.